Hey there fellows, Buddy Spike here. This is Dassault Rafale. It's a French twin-engine canard delta-wing multi-role fighter aircraft designed and built by Dassault Aviation. A total of 200 aircrafts were produced as of 2019. The first flight of Rafale was in 1986. What really astonishes me that someone back in the 80s really had the eye to create such a futuristic design that is still in service today. This is a free mod from FlightSim.2. I wanted to show you everything about this mod so you can download it only if you like it. I try to make videos for only those free mods that have some quality to them. So for future aircrafts you can keep an eye on this channel. So without further ado, enjoy the video fellas. Alright, our plane is ready and I'm gonna test everything in this aircraft and show it to you guys. Now the exterior of this aircraft is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video. The exterior is really beautiful. The textures can use a little higher resolution, but the model itself is just so beautiful. The aircraft design itself is just amazing. And I'll let you know that there are different configurations of loadout, which I'm not sure how to change, but there's a document that explains everything, which you can go through, and the download link will be in the description. So we have all the flight surfaces working, we have the air brakes working as well, and we have flaps working. This is flaps up, flaps down. Let me keep it to takeoff. Alright, so I just noticed right now that there is increase and decrease of nozzle diameter. Let me just zoom in a little. This is very good looking. This is like pair add-ons have this kind of quality. So overall the exterior is just very impressive. And now the interior is something that you will be disappointed by. Now this is a free aircraft, so I really can't complain much. The interior is just, you can say, unusable. So you gotta fly on the outside for now. Maybe in the future, hopefully in the future, someone might make a nice interior for this aircraft, and we can have a proper Dassault. And another thing I really like is the lights on this aircraft. The lights are properly positioned and they're all functional with strobes and landing lights and collision lights. So this also looks very nice at this time of the day. So I'm gonna fire this thing up and see how fast it goes, how does it take off, how does it land, and show you everything there is. Here we go, full throttle and brakes off. And we're about to lift off in just a few seconds. This aircraft can take off really quickly, and we're off. We're off already. Just gonna, oh, my trim is not set. Just gonna set the trim, and landing gear's up. So we have this beautiful landing gear animation, just how you would want it. Just gonna throttle down a bit. So you see the extent of the fire really depends on your throttle position. This is really cool. So in just a few seconds we are at about 4,000 feet, and just gonna test out the roll speed. And the roll speed is very slow, like a slow propeller aircraft. Well, this is something I've noticed with most of the fighter jets. Hopefully at the end of the year, when the Top Gun add-on comes out, the handling physics of fast jet engine aircrafts is gonna improve, hopefully. But for now, this feels like a slow huge aircraft which turns not as fast as you would want, and somewhere in between. And there's this water wave effect, which is not that great. It's just, there's no animation, it's just static image. But overall, the 3D model of this aircraft is just so good looking, and the flight physics seems fine. I mean, they're not that bad. They are modern flight physics, and kind of want to have this plane in formation sometime. So if you want to join me, you can join the Discord link in the description, and we can fly together. So what I'll try to do is land back at the field and see if I can get a smooth touchdown. Now on the download page it was written that the landing is really hard with this aircraft. I mean, not really hard, but you say like if you're careful enough you can make it. So let me just see if it is actually harder than the rest of the aircraft. So we're about 170 knots and decreasing, and hopefully I'll be at the right speed near touchdown. My flaps are down, and going to have my landing gears down now. Landing gears down, and we're about 1,000 feet per minute descent rate. Just gonna stabilize that, reduce throttle a bit, have it about a 130 to 140 is the landing speed. So I'm gonna try to maintain that while I'm close to the ground. Okay, that's a little too much. The throttle and the joystick is really twitchy, so it's kind of not easy to control this thing. And come on, come on, touchdown. Okay, this weird noise that you're hearing right now. Whoa. Okay, the brakes. After the brakes, the plane just goes out of control. Okay, okay, this was not a nice landing. Okay, I guess the guy was right. So maybe I need to land slower? So that noise that you heard was the engine shutting down because I have my throttle to idle. When I do that, the engine's just shut off. I don't know if it is my joystick or it is the converted aircrafts. Alright, my flaps are up, so I'm gonna let the plane stretch its legs. See how fast we can go. So we're almost at about 400 knots, reaching 400 knots now. And just gonna climb a little at about maybe we're at 6,000 feet, so I'm gonna climb to about 15,000 feet and then dive down. The sound of this aircraft is actually not that bad. Does sound like a fighter jet, and there's room for improvement. But then once again, this is a free aircraft after all. All right, diving down fast for about 500 knots, 600 knots, and almost reaching 700 knots. This has got to be, I guess, one of the fastest ones. 800 and yeah, I could probably break the wings in real life. More than 900. Oh, it's starting to vibrate now. It is starting to vibrate. That means funky stuff is happening. Well, I can't even pull. I can't even pull now, and it's probably like obliterated into a million pieces. After a few tries, I did manage to get a landing, and it felt like a satisfying accomplishment. I would say this aircraft is worth a try if you can swallow the fact that you can't fly it from the inside due to lack of feasible cockpit at the moment. But this aircraft definitely has great exterior and you can capture nice footage and get beautiful screenshots. So hope you like this video, guys. If you want to see more free aircrafts, watch my top 5 free aircrafts for FS 2020. The link is in the description. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Buddy Spike out.